I still remember waking up at 3 a.m. to my mom spraying Raid for what felt like forever, and knowing deep down it wouldn't work. The roaches always came back. We always hear about the money you sink into getting rid of roaches, the raid, the traps, the never-ending expenses. But no one ever talks about the truth and true price of roaches. It's not about the cash, it's about what money can't buy back. The silent enemy that, left unchecked, quietly destroys your peace of mind. I'm talking about the mental toll, the constant anxiety, the crushing frustration that feels like it would never end. And it's not just late night stress, it changes how you see your home. The place that should feel safe starts to feel like an enemy's territory. I know this because I've been there. When I was a kid, my mom had a really tough time with roaches. It wasn't just about killing bugs, it was about how sad and worried they made her every single week. She would buy tons of Raid, like 10 to 20 cans. That stuff cost about $5 or $6 a can, so she was spending about $50 a week just on spray. That's a lot of money, and it really adds up over the years. We also had to throw away food that got contaminated by the roaches, replace utensils and dishes, clean the kitchen over and over every night just to feel halfway okay. It felt like that the roaches were eating away at our budget and our sanity at the same time. I can still hear the distant hiss of the aerosol can, a sound that became the soundtrack to our nights. Early mornings, my mom, who was a bus driver, would be up before the sun, and I often wake up again around 3 or 4 a.m. to that same familiar sound. Sometimes she'll spray for what felt like 20 seconds at a time, desperately trying to clear the masses. The kitchen felt like a war zone at night. In the bathroom, that was the worst spot out of all the spots. The shower was always damp, making it the perfect breeding ground for the roaches. So that became their main hub. For 8 to 10 years, this was our reality. No matter how much she sprayed, no matter how hard she fought, the roaches never died down. If anything, they only got worse. Our neighbors had them too, and since the houses were connected, there was nothing stopping the roaches from going back and forth. Our neighbors didn't care if they had them, so even our best efforts felt pointless. The roaches always came back. This constant losing battle left my mom utterly defeated, pushing her to the point of losing hope. My mom constantly pleaded with our landlord to do something, but he refused to spend money on repairs, let alone real pest control. We were trapped battling this nightmare for nearly a decade. And as a kid, watching my mom struggle so much and feeling helpless was incredibly painful. You just want to help, but you don't know how. The fear wasn't just inside our home either. At school, I spoke in hushed tones, terrified someone would find out that we had roaches. The thought of bringing a roach to someone else's house haunted me every day. I think my mom felt it too. She would rarely invite people over. That shame, the need to hide what's happening, is something so many people living with infestations carry silently. Ultimately, the only way out was to move. We left that house behind, and thankfully, we no longer live with roaches, which truly feels like a blessing. But the memories, the impact, stayed. Imagine being a kid who couldn't leave food out for a minute, who couldn't leave anything on the ground because it would be covered in seconds. That takes a toll most people don't realize. Nobody talks about the mental toll these infestations inflict. The constant anxiety, the relentless frustration, the feeling of roaches crawling on you in your sleep that steals your peace. For anyone who has a fear of bugs, it must have been even worse. Looking back, those years shaped me in ways I never expected. Watching my mom fight those roaches years after year and seeing her hope slowly drain away left a mark on me. But it wasn't just her. As I got older and stepped into the world of pest control, I saw countless of others trapped in that same cycle of frustration and despair. I knew firsthand the devastating mental toll those infestations took. That's when it hit me, a moment of clarity. There had to be a better way. I realized infestations need a strategy, not just spray and pray. I couldn't stand by and watch more families suffer the way mine had. My personal experience, combined with my professional knowledge, ignited a mission in me to break down the complexities of professional pest control and make it real solutions accessible to everyone. And the results speak for themselves. I recently guided my own sister through her roach infestation. Just like my mom, she was at her wit's end. But with the knowledge I have now, she finally found lasting relief. Her home is now completely roach-free, a peace of mind she thought she would never have again. What she experienced, you can too. This isn't just a theory, it's a proven path to reclaiming your home and your sanity. Imagine, no more late night spraying, no more fear of bringing bugs to a friend's house, no more sacrificing your social life. The constant anxiety and the crushing frustration can truly become a thing of the past. It's about reaching a general new normal, a life where you're in control and your home is truly yours again. If you're out there struggling, know this: you're not alone and it's not your fault. I've been there and I believe you can win this battle. Let's shine a light on this unseen struggle and together we can find a real solution. And if you want to see exactly how I did it and how you can do it too, I put everything in a simple step-by-step course below. Check it out and let's win this battle together.